Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. So here's another crazy video when it comes to low budget movies. Obviously, this is the month of October after all. I mean, granted, I probably would have done this anyway because I like spooky movies. But whatever, guess, whatever. So anyway, the low budget feature that I'm going to be talking about today is this movie here. So yeah, got a weird one here. But then again, all these low budget, obscure horror films, they're all weird in their own ways. But that's alright though. That's okay. I personally don't mind it really. So, yes, things get pretty wild in this one. As they should, because for one, it's supposed to be one of those kind of like drama kind of horror movies, kind of a thing going on here, quite clearly. But anyway, I thought I'd just cover this because it's something I've been meaning to cover anyway. I just watched this movie not that long ago, really, so here's my chance just to talk about it quite clearly. So there's that, I suppose. I mean, I probably would have eventually covered this movie even if it wasn't the month of October. Yet here we are. Anyway, as always, let's talk about the plot, shall we? So here we go. Oh, definitely. So anyway, we get to see that in 1901 there was this, I guess, this riot that breaks out in the streets. So there was like this captain, this individual, is assigned with this small thing, and let's just say that things are going pretty crazy. Things are pretty wild, but ultimately, what's happened here is it's like a mummy movie. That's kind of what this is about. It's like a mummy movie, one of those mummy type movies, at least to some extent, I suppose. That's at least what it feels like anyway. So we get to see that there's this crazed individual that follows the members of this exposition and just trying to fight them off, so to speak. But yeah, that's how it kind of feels like to some extent, kind of like a weird supernatural curse type of thing, I guess. As you can call it, I suppose. But yeah, that's definitely something right. But yes, that's just how it is. I reckon that's just how it is. Definitely. Yeah, there's like this British captain that comes into this area during this uprising, is sent to shut down this dig before the local natives discover it and come an even angrier than they already are. So yes, things get rather weird. Of course, that's that's fine by me. Oh, definitely. Of course, you have to set up the plot right away. So there's that, I guess. But yes, this is definitely one of those types of movies where, yeah, obviously, those don't expect any blood and gore in this. Like a lot of the more modern day horror films. That's not here, okay? That's not here, right? But also at the same time, this is a pretty well made film. It's a low budget feature, sure, but yeah, okay. The people behind this movie had to work within the constraints that they have for this movie. So you do have to keep that in mind, folks. You definitely have to keep that in mind. They might not have not much in production, really. So yes, the production here is going to be really limited, really, yeah, really restrained. That's probably the best way I can say it. But yes, this also may not be the most fast-paced movie either. Again, just throwing it out there. May not be the most fast-paced movie either out there. Which, personally speaking, I don't mind really. I mean, yeah, it's okay. It might be irritating to some people. In some ways, okay, I could kind of see that, but personally speaking, it doesn't bother me. A more slow pace kind of a thing. And the opening sequence was shown in the movie. It's well done. I would like that. It's have trying to have this Egyptian type of type of uneasy feeling, I guess, For what all things considered, it's well done and gives a nice backdrop to the rest of the story. I guess you can say. So there was that. But anyway, I did I did think that's something that's going to be pretty tricky, considering that there's not much they're going to do budget wise. But again, all things considered, I think it's fine. Okay, I think the people behind this is pretty fine, I suppose, for what they had done here, quite obviously. Anyway, so yes, it's something I've seen recently, so this seemed like a great idea just to watch something weird, so watch something freaky in its own little way, I suppose, in its own little crazy way. Oh, definitely. Anyway, but that's kind of what the thing is with these types of movies. The people behind this will have to get creative in their own way. They will have to get ways around what's limited, of course. Like, and I'll keep saying that over and over again. I'm aware, but that's kind of thing. Yeah, the people behind this, we just have to figure out some things. I kind of believe that to some extent. That kind of gives it its charm in some ways. It kind of gives it a charm, at least as far as I'm concerned, anyway. Oh, definitely. All right then, but that's kind of how it is. I mean, there's not much else I can say without spoiling too much, which I don't want to do really. I rarely do that. I rarely give any spoilers to anything, but just to give you the general idea what's going on here, because it's like what occurs to me. It's like a supernatural thing. So it's kind of what I expect. Of course, there's going to be a weird thing, a weird concept in that sense. It's a horror film. So, of course, it can be like that. Some kind of weird supernatural thing. Quite clearly. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I mean, there's not much else I can say about this without spoiling too much. But I'll just say I recommend it. So anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 6.8 out of 10. It's a 6.8 out of 10. It's not too shabby, I suppose. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah. Thanks for the view. Much appreciated. Oh yeah.